Hello Gemini, it is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm doing readings for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this video doesn't resonate with you, check out my videos for your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Also, if you're just looking for more information about what could be going on this month, you can look at those. Yeah, if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. And if you guys are on Instagram, look me up, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I love to connect with you guys on there, okay? So I did meditate and I got a vision and some channeled messages for you guys, which I'll go into in a minute. And I did pull the oracle cards ahead of time, and then I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot and the After Tarot for this reading, okay? So it's kind of interesting. Finally, you guys are like the first ones who haven't had almost all the cards in reverse, because I know this month is going to be a little crazy with people revisiting a lot of things from their past, with so many planets in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde especially, along with a lot of other shifts that are happening right now energetically in the stars. But you guys actually, you seem pretty prepared for this season, actually. There's not a lot of blocks. You start out with number 1, the ant spirit, time to collaborate. And then we have the nightingale spirit, love is all around, and this is 41, okay? I thought I just heard something. Then we have the crumbling, what are you clinging to? So definitely there's going to be some big changes this month, or I almost get the sense though that a lot of you, big changes have already happened and you're kind of, you've been getting over it. You've been dealing with the changes, or possibly, I feel for some people it's a breakup, okay? This is the only, this card came out in reverse. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I just saw 222, okay? So the fact that it came out in reverse, and I asked to clarify why, and I got soul family, soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Call in your tribe. So I feel like, first off, with this love is all around and time to collaborate and soul family, you are supported. You might feel kind of alone right now, like whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been kind of clinging on to, if you felt a little bit alienated, not good enough, or whatever that feeling of resistance. Because I feel like maybe you've been focused on one person. Your focus has been in one place for a while now, and you're still kind of clinging to that outcome. But what I can see for sure right here is that you are not limited to one option. You have a soul family around you. You're being asked to look around you. Love is all around. Time to collaborate. Time to collaborate. It was interesting when I was meditating for you, Gemini. First thing I saw, it was like one of those like fast motion videos, you know, the nature videos where someone sets up a camera and films for a while and then they speed it up. So it was like this beautiful rose blooming, but just as fast as it bloomed, it rotted. And I feel like for some of you, you met somebody and we have chemistry in reverse. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. There was almost a toxic attraction where they came in, love bombed you with this express your love in reverse, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And it gave you a glimpse of what you wanted. And then just as quick as it came in, it rotted. And I also saw like a car being taken like up, you know, when they take them to just like use them for scrap metal and they're getting ready to put them in the machine to be squashed and they get lifted up on the hook. I feel like some of you have been in a situation where somebody just kind of like, they didn't see you. they saw like the value of your parts, you know? And, or this could be someone coming in. I don't want to speak that over you though. The good news is love is all around, and that, you know, it is time, there is someone around you that you can actually have a reciprocal collaboration with, where it's not about being used for parts, you know, and you deserve love. Like love is all around, soul family, time to collaborate. Like, I don't feel like with this, you've been training for this for lifetimes in reverse. I don't feel like you quite know how to navigate whatever it is you've been going through. The fact is you are well equipped, but because of kind of where you're focused right now, I think you feel very ill-equipped, because whatever happened, it is really, really, really messing with your self-esteem, your self-worth. Because somehow this person could have possibly made you think it was your fault. And this might be, actually, if this is something that happened a while ago, this could be, you could be afraid now anytime you start to feel a connection with someone, and it blocks you from being able to express your love, because you don't want to go through it again. At the same time, I feel like, oh, I feel this very strong for some of you. There's someone around you who's not a good communicator, and you might be like, oh, there's no chemistry. Like you're not seeing it because you're used to kind of love being a drug. You're used to like that magnetic attraction when it's really like getting the dopamine going, because that person is like speaking your language, but just as fast as it blooms, it rots, you know, because it's not coming necessarily from a real place, or it doesn't have like a source that will keep feeding it so that it can live. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm hearing that song Happier. Lately I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, to be happier. And even though I might not like this, you'll be happier, I want you to be happier. Some of you are dealing with somebody who does not love themselves very much, you know? And so they think like that they're bad for you. Or maybe you feel that way about someone else, like, oh, they'll be happier without me. Like, I just heard you're more than the sum of your parts. Like if you or someone that you're dealing with just keeps looking at your parts and you're like, okay, that's lacking, that's old, that needs repair. I've seen that happen like with cars too. There's like a car that still has a lot of value, but maybe we don't think it does. Like to somebody, they would like really want it and they would actually pay for it. And we just are like, too much repair. I'm gonna just sell it for scrap. When with just like a little bit of like work or finding the right buyer, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, let me pull the tarot cards now. The World. Queen of Swords, you could be, this could be you, but also you could be dealing with another Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some of you, this really is about, you know, the end of a relationship, or somebody is also feeling like, you know, maybe they're, I heard the word portal, so it's like you could be entering this new phase of your life and maybe you feel like, I'm older now, like it's time to be put out to pasture. No. Some of you too, like you feel like that your personality, like maybe you come on too strong, or you're too this or too that. You deserve love for who you are. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the Five of Wands. This is about competition. This is about comparing, needing to win, needing, you could be dealing with a water sign that is either recently divorced or has, they have a lot of love to offer, but it might seem like they have a lot of options, or maybe they come off a little bit prickly, or maybe you are like comparing yourself to the other people that person could have and you're thinking you're not good enough. I just said that. I was thinking about this card with the portal. Ace of Pentacles, a new stable offer. Some of you, look at these two ants. Like you feel like you're starting over at square one. Something crumbled and you're unsure of how to navigate it. But what it's showing is, as conflicted as you feel, there is a stable offer, a new door opening. Four of Swords. This is healing. This is retraining your thoughts. This is meditating. This is kind of being able to observe your thoughts and realizing if they're really serving you. Integrating the past. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Gemini, you're coming out of the cold. You're coming out of the cold. Like something has shifted majorly for you. And while all the other signs are kind of having to revisit the past, you are like barreling it forward into the future. That's really cool. All right, I'm going to pull a few more. Happier. You're going to be happier. Like what I see here, there is a new world opening up, a new stable beginning where you're appreciated for your intellect, where there is like healthy emotional exchanges, fun banter, something stable being offered. And I want to know why this Four of Swords is here right before coming out of the cold. Some of you, there's a project that you need. You might feel like this person is a little difficult to work with. Hang in there. Hang in there. Don't let it shut you down, okay? Because some of you, there's a project you're collaborating on that is actually it's good. The Page of Wands. This is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a younger fire sign. You could be getting kind of some passionate messages from somebody younger, and you are like really uncertain about it because you feel like, why would they want me, you know? Four of Wands. Ace of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Star in reverse. Two of Swords. Okay, some of you really do. Some of you have a water sign or just a very caring, wise, maybe someone who's like a little bit more emotional than you. So they could get triggered and kind of react sometimes, but there is something really stable here, okay? Some of you have a fiery connection with someone younger than you, and you're having a hard time trusting in it, and maybe this person isn't making a decision, you know? And for some of you, it's not ultimately what will be fulfilling to you, and that's kind of the reason where you're feeling like at a stalemate about it. Or they are, there's something, look at that, the Fool. And in this Fool, he's holding on instead of just leaping in. Love is all around you. Enjoy it. Enjoy the connections you're making. Look at that, Eight of Swords. She's being freed, okay? All of these connections right now that you are making, things that you're experiencing right now, they are setting you free from an old way of thinking that is not serving you anymore, okay? It is not, you probably had some limitations that you believed about yourself, and they're not accurate, okay? And believing those limitations it's not the truth, it's not helping your decision making, it's not really helping in your healing, it's keeping you a little bit stuck. So let go. Let go. Enjoy the connections. Enjoy. Love is all around you. Time to collaborate. Allow space for what is meant to happen. Just enjoy it. Be open to lots of opportunities and enjoy them, rather than like labeling them like, oh my gosh, that's my twin flame, I have to be with them, and just shutting yourself off from everything else that's around you. Whatever has crumbled, I mean, you have very, very, very positive cards, okay? Sorry, obviously the sun's going down and it's completely changing my lighting, but you have very, very, very positive cards, okay? Just realize that sometimes the thing that you want the most, if it's coming from an unhealthy place, it's actually coming from a place where you're not seeing your true value and you're wanting an outside source to help you feel valuable. Again, if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below, and I am starting the Master Conduit course on July 7th. I have just a few spots still available. It is going to be awesome. It's for people navigating the ascension process, or really trying to manifest a specific relationship, or more abundance, getting more aligned with their life path, tuning more into their own intuition and gifts. It's going to be very powerful, and it will be 3 months long. There'll be daily accountability to help kind of get you moving in the right direction. Lots of challenges to get our vibration high so that we can manifest, and manifest quickly. Shadow work so that we, aren't just pushing down the things that are getting in the way, but rather we're integrating them, and not like self-medicating or using distractions just to get through. And then there'll be master classes as well, and a lot more. So if you're interested in that, there's just shoot me an email in the box below as well. Okay, so much love to you guys. Bye.